Hey guys, Dave from the Wee Hours here, coming back to Mars Attracts, where we're an alien race that's gonna grab some humans from Earth and stick them in a theme park on an alien planet after, well, I can only imagine an exceptionally thorough but largely unnecessary probing. Now, we did the demo of Mars Attracts ages ago on the channel. We had a good time with that, and this is the early access version that is coming out, tomorrow as I'm recording this. We've got our hands on it a little bit early thanks to the folks over at Mars Attracts. There is, of course, a link to the Steam page down below if you want to go check it out for yourself. Maybe throw it on the old wish list. That's where you can go ahead and do that. Let's see what is new in Mars Attracts. And not a lot of options coming out of the gate here. It looks like we may have to do one level to unlock the next level, etc., etc. But I'm very excited to see that, according to this picture, the abductions will begin immediately. And Gnarlak's back, and he's got some tasks for us here. So after some brief WASDing, we've got to build a human enclosure. A human enclosure for, humans. Not a lot of options right now. We could do ancient Rome or ancient Rome. So ancient Rome it is. Now let's build our footprint, and I believe, if I remember correctly, we just kind of drag this out to there-ish. Okay. We're going to need, obviously, a door and some windows and that kind of thing. I'm mildly concerned about the sparking robots. That doesn't seem to be a very efficient way to build things here. Walls and doors. Sounds good. How about a door right, say, here? I don't seem to have a tutorial ninja as to where to put it, but let's put a door there so the keepers can get in and out. And then some windows, because people are going to want to look at these ancient Romans. Let's park a few of these around here with the idea of maybe putting in a path later. So one there, one there. Oh yeah, you're going to get a good view of people in togas. That's going to be mildly upsetting to the children. We're probably going to want to mark this as adults only. Okay, the probings will now commence. We're going to launch an expedition to acquire some, exhibits, basically. So we're going to abduct people in togas. Oh, good. This is. I'm already having a good time. Start the expedition. Absolutely. It's going to cost some money. It's 8K of, I guess, space money, space euros, space dollars to do this. It's only going to take an hour, though. It's going to be a quick trip to ancient Rome, suck up a couple of togas, and get this going here. Abduction expedition started. All right. So while we wait for them, let's get ready for some guests. Guests will have their own preferences and needs. Paths and terrains and amenities. Yes, I did want to... Thank you, Gnarlak. I actually did want to build more of a path around this thing because we can't see most of it. Oh, hang on. Right-click makes things go away. Oh, good job, game. Well done. Okay, bring that down to that and that over to that. Boom. All right. Much better for your toga watching crowd there. So amenities. Got hunger, thirst, toilet amenities. Very, very important. Yep. Trash. Excitement. What's an excitement? Can I see that yet? I can't. Okay. Let's just try a simple bench. So we can put these, say, let's zoom in a little bit here. We could put these down here. Do we rotate these at all? Yeah, we spin these around. Okay. So put those, say, there and there, and maybe a couple more there and there. But more importantly, toilets. Let's get that operational. So how about one there and one there? Oh, you need 3 and more benches. Okay, you're right. You know what? They're Martians. They need an exceptional amount of toilet time. How about one right by the gate? You come in and you've been waiting in line on Mars all day. I don't really know where the line's going to start. Maybe you hop down the mountain here. And you're like, oh my god, I've been waiting in line all day. I totally need to go. I hope there's a bathroom right by the front gate. And then, boom, bathroom right by the front gate. And then a couple more benches, and we will be home free. Put another one over there. I should have thought about maybe putting food up around there or something. Now, the toilets don't work because there's no water. We are on Mars. I don't know how water works on Mars. Oh, Gnarlak. Good mind reading there. Yes, install a water generator and then water pipes. Okay. And they're ugly. We don't really want people to see these very much, but we'll do the best that we can here. So water pipe and water generator small. Okay. Let's park this thing. Maybe we can park it like way up here. Do they need a path? Do the employees need a path to this thing? Let's find out. Okay, park that there and then go back to the water pipe. So let's build this, say, here, and then over to there. That'll connect A to B there. Now, can these just run under the... Gnarlak, I'm doing a thing here. I'm in the middle of a thing here, Narlac. Despite their tiny brains, humans are believed to have complex emotions and needs. No, that's a myth. Actually, Narlac, that's an urban legend about humans. We're neither complex or needy. Well, all right, the needy part. That's why we created a safe, secure enclosure to house them in. Walls, a floor, everything a human needs to survive. Open the acquisitions. Okay, so who'd we get, basically? Inventory. Oh, they're marked as inventory. That's fun. Okay, so we got a couple of humans here. We've got TZ3068 and QI9962. Talk to me, QI. What's up with you? Okay, so you are a female Roman citizen here that we've well, I'm sure the probings have happened. We just won't talk about that. All right, so drop you in there, and then can we go back to the acquisitions and drop the other guy in? No, that was research. Acquisitions. Yep, TZ. You're going to get dropped in right here. I hope you two get along because it's basically all you at this point. So click on QI here, and you've got some issues, I assume. Well, the probing for one. You're very hungry. Everything else is kind of good. Thirst, rest, excitement, toilet comfort, social. Yeah, the social is going to be a tough one. It is just the two of you. I hope you have some things in common here. So you're getting hungry. They like decor and food from their original habitat. Sure, or cowboy stuff. You know, cowboy stuff for ancient Rome, that could work too. Don't stifle my creativity, Narlac. To build the first enclosures, first open the enclosures and then select the relevant enclosure type and then drop in the food source. Okay, that's a lot of things. So enclosure, ancient Rome, gotcha. And then I've got things here. So I've got walls and doors, amenities, decoratives, paths, and facilities. What's in facilities? Oh, a research facility. No, let's stick to the plan here. So you got, what if, well, it's a table. There's no actual food on it, but a table nonetheless. Let's put this up here so people can watch them eat. Because if there's anything I love, it's people watching me eat. I love to just put myself by my front window and just invite my local neighborhood to watch me eat. That's not uncomfortable at all. Yeah, it's not even a table. It's just a trough. It's just a trough. Okay, they're just sticking their heads between them like cows. Oh, fun. You don't seem to have a thing. Could I get back to my water pipes real quick, Narlac? Because I feel the toilets don't work, really. So, no, Narlac, I'm kind of doing a jam here. I'm just going to try and override Narlac here and see if I can get this done. So you could go to there, and then you could go into there. Okay, all the toilets work. So dispensers like the food troughs have limited capacity, restocked from a storehouse. One for human stuff and one for Martian stuff. We wouldn't want to sell any contamination from the slop the creatures eat. No, absolutely. I mean, we eat grilled cheese sandwiches, for God's sakes. We're barbarians down here. Build a human storehouse and then hire a porter. Okay, cool. So let's see what we're going to do here. Facilities, and we're going to go to human storehouse as opposed to whatever those are. I don't really know. So this is small and this is large. How much money do I have, by the way? I've got 167, well, it's dollars now. I assume it's space dollars. So a small one. Now, I assume this is probably pretty ugly too, isn't it? So what if we park this, like, over here with the water tank, and then people don't have to look at that? Again, do you guys need a path of some sort? I can only imagine that you do. Maybe is there maybe like a staff path that I'm missing here? Not immediately, but that might come up. Okay, what does she need me to do? Hire a porter. Okay, janitors, attendants, porters, security, and scientists. So porters, Pralak, Acker, Tarak, Martian Freeman. I see what you did there. And Isaac. I'm sensing a theme here. Okay, I don't think we need to scout new candidates. This is fine. Can we see, now what you got problems here. What is this? Signing fee increased by 100%. Okay. But expeditions acquire 30% more decor. Gotcha. Would you be on an expedition? Is that a thing you do? It seems to me you just haul food, dude. What's your little negative trait here? You can't carry as much. Okay, carry capacity down. And your problem is expeditions take longer. Okay, well, how about we just go with Martian Freeman here, who is not only cheap, but doesn't have any negative traits. Yeah, sure, absolutely. Sign you up. Okay, you're in, kid. Put you down here. Just let me, Narlac, just chill for a sec. Just let me check this dude out here. Okay, I want to see if you need a specific path or if I have to tell you to do things or anything like that. Feed the humans is the gist of it here, kid, because, wow, This is a terrible enclosure. I'm so sorry, ancient Roman people. Or, different idea, Dave, if you actually read the tutorial tips up there, you could know that you have to assign somebody to this. So staff, a porter, obviously we've only got the one, so put you in there. Ah, you've got a radius. Oh, okay. Hang on, Narlac, I wanted to look at the radius. I'm radiizing here. Okay, I can open the park from the park management. I don't want to open the park. I feel we're not really ready to open here. Can I check you out? Okay, but that doesn't show me your radius. How about this one? Ah, there we go. Okay. So, this is probably out of range. I don't think this is going to work. Can I move this? So what have I got down here? Call a porter, clone it, move it. Okay. How about we move this over here, where it might be slightly more in range of the thing here. You. What? Oh, you're porterizing. Okay. You got a lot of stuff there. Okay, so you're carrying some food over here, and hopefully moving the food trough here has helped a little bit, Martian Freeman. I love everything you're doing right now. Let me see what are you actually doing that I love so much. Yeah, open the door, or just phase through it. That's cool too. All right, we've got food. Food exists. We have nothing else, Narlac. We have nothing else. I feel I'm no parkologist. I'm no amusementologist here. But I feel we should have more things. You're probably going to tell me to do more things very, very soon, but I'm just going to see if I can jump over Tutorial Ninja here. So, where was the bit? Like, show me decorations. I have nothing. Okay, I think we're going to get Tutorial Ninja in a while here. So, say the facilities. Yeah, nothing I can do except the storerooms there. Utilities is still just water. Overlays, nobody cares about overlays. I've ignored overlays for my entire adult life. Why am I going to start now? All right, well, nothing really to do except crack the place open. So go ahead and open the park. I'm shocked at the 1-star. I feel we're a 0-star place here. We've got 2 Roman citizens and well, Martian Freeman here, who admittedly is very, very exciting, but probably not enough to keep the place occupied. All right, so you guys are coming in, and you're checking these guys out. You're like, wow, there's a couple of Romans. That's cool. That's what I was advertised. I was told there'd be a couple of Roman folk here. It's a very boring enclosure, and they're not eating right now, which is the only interesting thing they have to do here. And in typical zoo fashion, we can be nice to our, well, let's just use the term captives, shall we, Dave? We can be nice to our captives, or we can be cruel to them. So if we stress them out, it boosts our cruelty factor, or excuse me, our cruelty need, our need to be cruel. And if they're happy, it will boost our culture. If a guest is particularly impressed, they may choose to donate to the park via the donation box. Do we got one of them? We should get one of them. It's probably the pointy arrow over here. Hang on, I need a donation box like soon. Where does that live? Comfort, donate. Yes, please donate. Donate all of your money to me. I'll put it by the toilet, so when you're feeling real good, you're like, that feels so much better. You might be more inclined to donate. And then I'll put another one over here by this toilet. I got to tell you right now, I am most inclined to donate money after after that. Now we're just waiting for people to actually donate. What else is going on like here? Like you. Let me click on you, Marina, here. All right, so you're pretty happy. You've got, oh, well, hey, Narlac, I was checking out Marina. She had 500 space dollars, and I wanted to get them. One way to entertain guests and encourage more donations: run experiments on humans. Let the probing commence. Okay, let's start some probing here. Experiments also give you research points. Sure, yeah, but probing. Yeah, mostly the probing. To conduct experiments, you'll need an observation post within the enclosure. Oh, yeah, probing. I mean, you're saying observation post. I'm hearing probing center is what I'm hearing here. So ancient Rome, and what do we got down here? Facilities, 1 observation/probing area. Well, let's smack that like right in the middle here. Boom. Just, yeah, sorry, it's going to be some probing. And then hire a scientist. Okay, so hire 1 scientist, Ackery, Martian Lawrence. Okay, Dean Martian. All right, well done. Yep, well done. You know what, Dean, talk to me. I love everything you're doing right now. So you don't have any traits of any kind. What's your thing here? Decreases experiment duration. Oh, that's very good. Yeah, that's exactly what we want from a scientist. So it's not going to take you as long. You're a little pricey, and by a little, I mean you're hideously expensive, but that's what the donations at the toilet are for. So let's hire you, and then we just kind of pop you down in there. Is that what we do? Do you figure out how to get to the thing? We have no power, do we? Oh, no, they're just waiting on the scientist. Okay, so this doesn't need any kind of electricity or anything. Can you... what did you do with the porter thing, Dave? You had to go in here. You had to go in here. Yeah, thank you, Narlac. And actually staff the place. So put in Martian Lawrence right in there. Okay, and you're heading to the post right now. Right. So you have to assign people, Dave. They don't just figure it out by themselves. 3 types of observation posts, 3 corresponding types of research. Biology, physics, chemistry. Okay, so probing, advanced probing, and then chemical probing. Got it. Each observation post provides unique experiments. Probing. Generate research points, different pros and cons. As an added benefit, guests love watching experiments. Again, probing. Who doesn't love that? Run an experiment from research experiments. Okay, here we go. So, research experiments. Select an experiment. Select an observation post. Oh, have I done this wrong? That enclosure? This enclosure. There we go. Oh, wow. Wow. I was trying to say durability testing, and I'm good at that. It's a word I'm familiar with. And then this picture came up, and my brain just stopped for a moment. Sure. So, wow. Okay, dismemberment. Yep, I think we're clear on that one. That's your advanced probing right there, and that's it. Just durability and dismemberment. What does this do up here? Can I get a pop-up? So 2 out of 1 humans and 1 scientist. Okay, so I would need 1 person and 1 scientist, and I've actually got 2 people, so I've got more than what I need there for well, for whatever this is, really, for whatever. Somebody drew this. Somebody drew this picture. Not only did somebody draw this picture, and good job, nice artistic skills there. A little fuzzy on the toes. The toes didn't really work out, did they? Not only did somebody draw this picture, but somebody had a meeting about drawing this picture. At least 2 people sat down and said, "So durability testing. What are we seeing as an image for this durability testing?" At least one of those people came up with this idea, and the other person said, "Sure, do that." Somebody drew this. Okay, well, start the experiment then. I am so sorry, but the best I can tell you here is it was better than the alternative. Okay, it was better than the alternative was dismemberment. Just so as you know, this you might survive. It's possible. I'm not counting on it. This doesn't look safe at all, and there's so much probing going in there. Sure, we've done an experiment. Narlac, somebody drew that picture. We've done an experiment, and we want to get a ride. I want to get a ride too. I also want to scrub that image out of my head. I love this game. So research, sure. Yeah. Facilities, research. Sorry, Narlac, I'm a little... I gotta go, take a break. Hang on, Narlac. What do you want me to do here? Rides. Okay, cool. Yeah, bouncing bugs. Okay, so like a kid game there. You kind of rock back and forth. That's the ones they used to put outside supermarkets to amuse children while parents were, well, not paying attention to their children, basically. So unlock that for 20. What have I got right now? I got 25 points from, torturing someone, really. Somebody drew that picture. I've got 5 points left now, but I know how bouncing bugs work. Now, can I get any pop-ups on these? Yeah, Astral Orbiter, okay, and the Ferris wheel, classic there. Okay, sure, yep, that one. And workshops, okay. Fabrication of human-themed decoration. Okay, so that's how we're going to upgrade our enclosures there. And then more workshops and camouflaged human traps. Oh, Mars Attracts, you and I are going to have a strange, complicated, but fun relationship. Okay, so we're going to build the ride here. We're going to build the bouncing bugs. It's got queues, so kind of typical theme park there. That's just where I assume the queue is going to enter and exit. So, do we need a huge queue for this? Is there going to be a bunch of people signing up for this nonsense? Let's try and keep this one... I'm going to keep this relatively simple in that I've made it go away. So, rides, queue, okay. So, 1 in, like that, okay. And then 1 out, like that. Maybe not. Maybe Maybe one in... Do I have to wait for it to get built? Possibly. Let's give this a sec here. Or, Dave, like any other park thing, you don't even need to wait for it to get built because it's probably a regular queue, isn't it? Or a regular path. Yeah. Queue to get in, path to get out. You've played Parkitect, dude. You spent an inordinate amount of time playing Parkitect. You know how this thing works. And what is your problem over here? Are we building this? Oh, we haven't staffed it yet. What do you need? I don't know what you need. An attendant. Okay. So, Axon, Prowlack again, Mac. What's your little trait here? Okay, more to sign you, but stall capacity increase. So that means like more people can get on the ride or wait in the queue, probably. And Cormac, what's your thing here? Revenue. Revenue up. Cormac, you, sir, are in. I love everything you're doing. Now, obviously, I'm probably going to have to assign somebody to that. So, oh, he's already doing it. Oh, he's just walked right in. Okay, well, good job, Cormac. Make sure you get lots and lots of money out of things. Hang on, Narlac, I'll be with you reasonably soon. I want to check out my ride here. Okay, so yeah, it's a kiddie ride. Just go and bounce up and down on the things here, and then you leave. I'm actually... Did I do my exit queue properly? It seems like that kind of is cut off there. What? Janitors. Yes, sure, absolutely. Janitors are cool. Everyone loves janitors. Now, go back over to this. Can I fidget with this a little bit? Like finances. Okay, so it costs 50 to get on this. And what does this do here? Open the pricing panel. So I could adjust the price. I would assume if I bump the price down, it would make people happier. And if I bump it up, they won't be as happy. And that's pretty much how money works, really. Open this up for me here. Okay, so this gets me to my general pricing. So it costs 100 to get in the park. And people are kind of meh about that. And then the bouncing bugs, again, it costs 50. How about, maybe it didn't cost as much to get in the park? And that's kind of like a theme park thing, isn't it? You keep the price low getting in, but then you gouge them while they're in here. Just for giggles, just for having fun with the game. I'm going to bounce that down to, say, 80. It only costs you 80 to get in there. We've made 6,200 today. That's not bad. In fact, I think we're actually profitable. No, I'm not doing overlays. You can't make me. All right, what? What do you want me to look at? The condition. Yes, I'm sure. Things are terrible. Okay, I gotta hire a janitor. Make all the overlays go away. I don't like overlays. They confuse me and make me sweaty. So let's get a janitor in here. What's your trait here? Can't clean up litter. Well, here's the problem with that, Nyack. You're applying for the job as a janitor where cleaning up litter is not only implied, is actually mandatory. That's literally the job. So what's your problem down here? You can't water plants. All right, well, Isaac or Mac or Acker, you don't have any traits at all. So check you guys out. So why are you different prices? Like Isaac. All right, oh, and you can be trained too. You can be trained later. You're a level 2 and you're a level 1. Okay, so that's... I would assume you're slightly better at picking stuff up at level 2. You cost more, obviously, but you might be better at it. So let's just go ahead and hire you for that, and then plunk you down there. You know what we don't have? Any trash barrels. Are you going to tell me to do trash barrels now? Beginning of a half-decent park. Can click on a quest or human to see more details. And then speed. Okay, are we done with Tutorial Ninja? No, we've got more things. Check the overall guest happiness. 3 types of stalls, a storehouse for Martian products, and sell drinks. Okay, that is conquerable. Do I have any of that unlocked? That would be kind of the key there. So amenities, yes, I do. So hunger and thirst, and I should put trash barrels up. That seems like a really, really handy thing to put up. So let's put like one there, and then maybe one way over here. And I'd love to be able to put these on the path so they're not occupying a tile. But here we are. This is the game I've got. So, and then put another trash barrel over there. All right. Now that Narlac's out of my life for a little bit, now I can sort of freeform this. And this is where it all goes to hell. Okay, so hunger. Is that all I've got is just a food stall? Nothing in particular, no variety to it. So I'm going to pop this guy right down here by the front door. Because that's just theme park logic. Just put it by the front door. People come in. They're like, oh my God, I'm so hungry and thirsty. And thank goodness the toilets are right here too. And then put that over there. With the idea of putting the storehouse kind of over here. So remind me, that was facilities. storage. Okay, that's human. And that's Martian. Okay, so I want to put this guy, like say up here, kind of out of the way of the guests. And then I'm going to need a person to do that. So hiring, that was a porter. Okay, we've got Pralak, Acker, Tarak, and Isaac. All right, are you all... You seem like you're probably better, but you also have a negative trait. It's just going to cost me a little bit more to hire you. That's not that bad. As opposed to expeditions acquire 30% more decor. Are you on expeditions? Oh, you can. You can assign them to the acquisition center. Okay, well, the thing is, I just want you to carry stuff. I would like to assign you to expedition. Maybe I just hire both of them. Okay, so I'm going to hire... Everybody remember Pralak. I got to put him in acquisitions. So Pralak, you can just, like, hang there. Now go to acquisitions. How do I go about doing that? So expeditions, humans, yes. Staff, okay. Decor, upgrades, bonus. Where do I put Pralak in here? Okay, so good news, bad news. The bad news is I didn't actually figure out where to put Pralak. It's maybe a center that I need later. It might be another building that I have to put up to be able to put him into expeditions. Good news, I accidentally started another abduction. So, more folks showing up. I guess, Pralak, you're going to have to be in charge of this. I'll try and remember to change you out later, but I'm probably not going to do that. So this is your lot in life now. Now, what about perking up the original enclosure here? Because this is pretty bunk. Do I have anything I can be putting in here? So enclosures, ancient Rome. How about, say, more amenities? Yeah, now we got some stuff going on here. All right, so they're probably dying of thirst. Let's put a water bottle right there. And then some sort of toilet procedure. Let's make sure this is literally right in front of the window. Yeah, right there. Boom, because you're going to want to watch that sort of thing. A shower, well, that should be up near the toilet there. Put that over there. Excitement, they've got an exercise wheel. Oh, yes, absolutely. We're totally having that. All right, that should cover many, many things. Now, do you need a water pipe? Oh, hi, I accidentally clicked on you. So you hate everything that's going on right now. Don't worry, I'm working on it. You need water pipes. Okay, so let's go to just many things are happening at once. Slam it into pause mode. My expedition is complete. Okay, so I need utilities. Yeah, I got all sorts of things now. So water pipe, I need you to go from like here to here. Can we just go right through there? Will that get both of them? No, I think we're running out of water. Yeah, I think the farther we take this thing, the less water is in it. And I don't know, no matter which way you slice it, brown ain't good for a water pipe. If it's coming out brown, you've done something horribly wrong, so I probably need more water. So let's get... Now, they're going to hate seeing this. Well, they're going to have to learn to cope, frankly. It's a pond. It's not that big a deal. Oh, they're in the wheel. They're in the wheel. Oh, you're having a good... Are you having a good time? No, that's the exercise wheel itself. I wanted to click on what's her name here. Oh, yeah, there you are. So what's happened? You need rest. Okay, I haven't actually conquered that one yet. Everything else should be coming up pretty soon for you. Yeah, you're just going to have a quick snack at the trough there. What covers rest? I would assume, obviously some sort of bed, but ancient Rome, and then we'll come to decorations momentarily. Don't worry about that. Amenities, thirst, toilet, cleanliness, excitement, rest. There we go. So, and comfort. Okay, so the bed will kind of cover both of those. So, one over the other doesn't really seem to matter. And let's put a few of these up. So maybe one here, and if you don't like the other person, I could put one over here. You don't have to sleep near each other. And I do have more people waiting for me, waiting to get probed, so let's see how that goes. We've done the expedition. We've got HY8592. Now, do I have to take you? Or can we just, store you? How does that work? Can we just sort of sit there in the tube? It's a small tube, but it's a clean tube. And HX. All right, so, what's your gig? No, view you again. All right, let's put HX in here and see kind of what happens. If nothing else, it should increase their social. I'm sure they're going to be happy to have a third, I want to say companion, but really fellow abductee. Oh, and obviously you need some kind of vendor. Of course you do. So is that an attendant? It's got to be. I don't know what else it would be. Actually, you could actually just go look, Dave. You could just go look at things. Need staff. What exactly do you need? You need an attendant. Okay, got it right the first time. So hiring. What's your problem down here? Decreases a building's beauty. Oh, that's no good. Let's just hire the people who don't have negative traits. So hire you and pop you right in there. And then I need somebody else too. So hire Pralak here. And then pop you down here. Now, are you just going to figure out where to go like the other guy did? No, I think you're actually going to need some attention here. So staff, let's put in, yep, Axon. Okay. And then you can get whoever else I hired. So Pralak here. Yep, you're in. All right, so we've got whatever that is. It looks like part watermelon, part avocado, and some sort of green goop for food and drink. Okay. What have I done so far? I need one more stall of some sort, and then check overall guest happiness. Okay, come here. You, what's your overall happiness? You're actually pretty chill about things, and I'm just sucking the money out of you. Oh, the money's going down. I like the look of that. Now, overall, like all of our guests, what do we think here? What is this problem here? Culture. Okay, we'd like to have some more culture, and we definitely need a lot more cruelty. Don't worry. I can queue up a dismemberment. You'll love it. It's somebody drew that picture. Excitement. Okay, so maybe we could look at some more rides or something like that. And then all of your like sort of body needs are meh. What is your problem over here? Beauty. Well, that says to me decoration. What do we got here? We got rocks. Lots of different kinds of rocks. A rock head. And then a lot of stuff. Now, can I unlock this for just money? How much money do I have? 134. Can I just say I want that? Oh, I can. Okay, so I don't need to research that. I can just have it. There's probably research, I would imagine, to unlock more decoratives. It can't be just these few. Let's get the... I paid for it. Let's get the decorative... Wow, that's a big... That's a big head. That sure is... Wow. I mean, you're talking about who's got a big head around here. It's this guy. You know what? Let's make that one matching this one, so they're kind of staring at each other. Put that right... Does that line up properly? Yeah, put that right there. And then what is your problem here? Exit's blocked. Oh, I didn't know there was an entrance or an exit. Okay, I can probably fuss with that once it's up. I'm sure I can probably move it. So, yeah, that's going to annoy me, because it's a little red thing. How do I just get rid of it? Can I not move it? I see demolition. And what do we got going on down here? I don't know what that is. It doesn't look like I can move it. Okay, get rid of the giant head then, and then do something else. I need another stall. I need more decoratives. I need things here. So go back to decorations here. So anything else I can do? No, just Martian stuff. How about a rock? How about we just put up a simple rock like right here? Boom. How hard can that be? Just a big rock for people. Now, what about you guys? Can I get decoratives for you? Ancient Rome and decorations. None. Nothing yet. Okay, again, might be a research thing. Speaking of research, I might have to rip somebody's limbs off. Just saying. This is going to be uncomfortable for you guys. How are you digging you guys loving watching them on the toilet there? That's super creepy. Yeah, no, it's somebody drew that picture, you know. That somebody actually sat down and drew that. I know, it's freakish, isn't it? Now, if I do dismemberment, my logical conclusion from that is we're going to lose a person. Because you ain't coming back from that. I don't care how good our science is. You're not coming back from that thing. Oh, I need more people for that. Oh, we're definitely losing someone then. The opening of this experiment is you're going to want to have a lot of humans for this one because they're not all going to survive this. And I need another researcher. Okay, well, unfortunately, somebody drew this picture. Okay, it's back to durability testing then. So start the experiment. This is going to be very uncomfortable for somebody. Yep, here we go. That's, boy, that sure is happening. Yep. Queue up, people. The durability testing. You're missing it. You're missing it. It's over here. You're missing that. He's getting all flung around. He's getting twisted around. He's proving to be remarkably durable, it must be said. Good experiment. And then one more stall. What are we thinking? Like excitement? A map stall. Interactive maps of the park. I don't think we're doing it again. we're doing the durability again. People are going to love this. We've got some science points there. It's not going to necessarily need to be a very large map, in that it's mostly just it's just the one place. But sure, let's put that up. Let's put that up over here with the idea of maybe expanding over here at some point. So put that guy over there. Now, does this also need an attendant? Yes, it does. So, the attendance is where you're throwing all your money here. What was your problem again? You make it less beautiful, and your problem is it costs you more to hire you, but we can hold more people here, I guess. Or maybe we hold more maps here. Like, we don't have to restock it as often. I bet that's what it is. And then I could get some new candidates for 10K. I don't really feel the need to do that. We'll take Mac here. It costs a little more to hire him, but no big deal. And then you are going to get staffed by the Maxter here. Off you go. Oh, hang on. We've got a message. That should keep guests occupied. Time to bring in some more humans. Expand an enclosure and select the footprint from the enclosures and drag the extension area, etc., etc., etc. So create a new enclosure, and the larger it is, the more freedom it offers people. Some humans prefer a lot of space, some prefer a more claustrophobic environment. Okay, so can't just draw a huge box and think they're going to be happy. They might actually not be. And that's probably an excellent place to call it on Mars Attracts. For now, I think we'll pop back into some more of this. I'd like to plug along a little bit with Mars Attracts and see what else it has to offer. If nothing else, to get my dismemberment experiment under control. I've dismembered nobody at all. I've probed people frequently, alarmingly frequently. Not in the game. It was just last week. It was kind of a weird day. But I have not dismembered anyone, and I feel we should get on with that. So we're going to pick up a little bit more of Mars Attracts next time. Guys, do please let me know what you thought of this in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours. We'll see you next time. Citizens Dropgo, everything is under control. This is not a fire. This is not a fire. This is an aggressive urban redevelopment program. Increase the boa constrictor education rating. Big snake, keep away. Are you all smarter now? Oh, you have a migraine or a rattlesnake bite. Well, this is wicked simple, Linda. Have you been bitten by a snake? If the answer is no, then it's a migraine. No, I'm waving, though.
Oh,
I'm waving.
Now. That's exciting.
I'm waving very frantically.
How are you doing that?
Now,
How are you doing that?
I can't with this.
Oh.
I can't.
This is it. Right. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you.
Okay. Well, thanks for tuning in.